Eileen Lichtenstein, and I am really happy, I'll say again, for you all to be here. And today we're going to be working with success and peak performance coaching. So that's personal, individual, and for the corporate realm or for your organization. So it's going to be mixed. We're going to work more with the personal today and the executive life coaching, starting with the Wheel of Life, which we'll get into in a little while, and then, as I mentioned before, with the EFT, which is very powerful. And Rich will help me demonstrate that, as well as Dr. Bruce Keston, and they have really different issues, so that'll be really interesting. What is it that you want to work on with this group? With yourself today, Rich, with me.
And I believe that, as you mentioned, a lot of people here are entrepreneurs and they have their own business. What's tough, I find, and I'm sure other people find, is taking time off. And we started to talk about that. There's a lot of issues that we've dealt with already, but taking time off is always something that I think there's this statement in there that you feel guilty, you feel maybe lost opportunity. If you just stop in the middle of, because when you're an entrepreneur, you never know. You're building your business, and you want to make sure, okay, I don't want to miss the next deal, I don't want to miss the next business, I don't want to miss a claim. How do I take this time off? And there's a lot of things I'm sure that I like to do. A lot of people have their own interests, but golfing or camping and things like that. Okay. So that's something.
Yeah, that's come up a lot in our coaching sessions, and we've worked with coaching and EFT with those issues, and I'm happy to say, acknowledge you on your recent camping trip with your children.
Yep, I did take a trip, yep, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic.
And I'll tell you something funny, it's become, as you had mentioned today with the exit, missing your exit, a little bit spontaneous with me as well. Mary, who I work together with, and we go on business meetings with and so on and so forth. Every once in a while, she'll just see me tapping, and I didn't really get to explain. She knows I'm seeing you and I'm doing different things, and she doesn't really know where it's all coming from. So one day I was in the car, and I got to tell you, I tap when I need it. Sometimes I don't tap enough, but I was starting to tap, and I had to explain it all to Mary. But it did just come up, and I just started tapping. But it worked. But I forgot exactly the incident. It was something to do with traveling. We missed something, or somebody called me. You get that call right in the middle of, you're right on a good wavelength and somebody interrupts you. So it's like, that's when I was doing this.
Okay, so you want to want to deal with the taking time off?
Yeah, although again, I think that I've conquered a lot of it, but I think it's something that, is fairly, I think some people can relate to that. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So on a scale of 0 to 10, as you were just talking about it, can you give us a number of your distress with that issue, of your uncomfortability with taking time off? And if you can't get it right now, this is something you can use. Try to see a movie of it. Use a personal visualization of when you were that way recently. I'm not talking 2 months ago, maybe sometime this week. Okay. So what's that number?
I have to be honest, I'm not that high. I'm probably like a 6. I'm not the least. When we started at 7 and 8, I feel a little more control of it. But, I would say somewhere around 6 or something. Okay.
So we're going to, my goal is to get Rich down to a 2-3. Let's see if we can do that on camera. Okay. Even though I have difficulty with taking time off, I deeply and fully respect myself.
Even though I have difficulty taking time off, I deeply and fully respect myself.
I know I need time off.
I know I need time off.
I work so hard and I need a vacation.
I work so hard and I need a vacation.
Even if it's not a long vacation, I need to take a few days break.
Even if it's not a long vacation, I need to take a few days break.
I love my family and children so much, I need to be with them more often.
I love my family and children so much, I need to be with them more.
The world will revolve without me.
The world will revolve without me.
I'll do what I have to do, and I'll take time off.
I'll do what I have to do, and I'll take time off.
I really am good after a vacation, I know that.
I really am good after a vacation, and I know that.
I'm much more productive after a few days off.
I'm much more productive after a few days off.
Actually, I'm more productive after a tapping session like this.
Actually, I'm more productive after a tapping session like this.
I really believe in this stuff. That's why I do it.
I really believe in this stuff, and that's why I do it.
Okay, take a few deep breaths. Close your eyes if you're comfortable with that.
I'm definitely down probably 2 or 3. And I wanted to say when I was, I wanted to say something also. What I've done as a practice is I like to start the day with this. I start in the mornings, which helps me a lot because it's always, when you know, you can have a great day. We just had a good day Monday. You get a lot accomplished. You're feeling great, and then you sleep on it. When you get up the next day, everything's in front of you again, you know. And to start the day in the right, you know, to transition to the day in the right frame, I use it. You know, and it doesn't. I don't always have such a concrete thing. Maybe the vacation thing. Just sometimes, just about the day, about either prospecting or closing or just going through the day. So it's helped me a lot.
When you don't have a specific issue, do you use words or you just tap?
Sometimes I just tap, you know, and I don't know, I follow you a little bit because sometimes I get them out of order, but I don't, as long as you do them all, I think it's okay. I've learned that as well.
Absolutely,
You know,
and I'm going to speak to that in a minute. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, so a few points about the strategy around EFT were brought out here. One is it doesn't exactly matter what order you do it in, so if you forget, it's okay, and there's a diagram in your packet which we'll look at later, but you don't have to look at it right now. So as long as you hit the key points, and those points are pressure points, meridian points, and I am not a diagnostician, okay? I'm not a medical practitioner or licensed certified as a therapist. I'm a coach, and I'm a certified EFT practitioner. And as I said before, I have a lot of expertise and background in different areas that all have played into this. So what's really important is that you hit all these high spots and you have the setup right where you state an even though and then you say your little whatever it is and you complete that sentence with I fully and unconditionally respect myself. And if those words don't work for you, plug in some words that mean about that. I totally and fully, you could say, I love and respect myself fully. Not everyone loves themselves, so I don't always go there, but you know, you could say that. That's good. That works, I mean, you know. And then the part about if you don't have a specific issue to address, probably do, but you just may not know what it is first thing in the morning. And I've worked with Rich in doing this sequence in the morning, either in bed or in the shower. So if he doesn't exactly know what it is, he can just tap generally with the setup. Sometimes you have an emotion without an issue, like anxiety, fear, what else? Come on, give me some words. Anxiety, fear, anger, frustration, jealousy, what did you say? Depression. Okay, so you could tap, what?
It's good with that, it's the depression.
Yes.
I like the I love and respect myself thing.
Yes, love and
That's what
respect
I mean.
myself.
Yeah, that's what
Well, we're very well with you. Yes. So, if you acknowledge, recognize the emotion, and you don't have an issue real quick, that at that moment you could tap on that saying, even though, hello David, welcome. Please take packet. Thanks. Even though I have this frustration about work today, and you can't name it. Okay, I have a frustration about working today. I love and respect myself fully. So the topic here is frustration, even though you're not addressing a specific thing. So you just tap and you say frustration, 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 frustration. And you will see when you're finished tapping, it will be a lower level. It's amazing. And Dr. Keston Bruce has worked with me with, you want to share a couple of things? You want to share what you want to share?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the first one, which has been doing a lot better, which was, as I'm sure some of you here like sweets. So that was a big issue with me, which I can say the topics really helped, especially this past week. It's really been a great, I guess, overcoming, if you will, of it. And then another issue, which I think maybe, because I tapped on that this morning, but another issue certainly is the time management, being able to manage my personal and professional life. I have a home office, so and I have 2 young kids, so it just can become an issue there. And also, just even getting out and doing things like this for me sometimes can be hard. So that's really what I figured we could work on.
Great.
That.
Okay. So, let's go. Even though I crave sweets, I love and respect myself
No, I
fully.
wanted to do the time management.
Oh. Okay. Even though I have trouble managing my time, I fully and deeply respect myself.
Even though I have trouble managing my time, I fully and deeply love and respect myself.
Time management.
Time management.
Time management is tough.
Time management is tough.
It has to do with prioritizing.
It has to do with prioritizing.
It has to do with me figuring out what I want to do the most.
It has to do with me figuring out what I want to do the most.
I don't know yet what I want to do the most all the time,
I don't know what I want to do the most all the time,
but I usually figure it out.
but I usually figure it out.
It usually is a good thing.
Usually is a good thing.
And I've made some steps towards making it better.
And I've made some steps toward making it better.
I bought my BlackBerry,
I bought my BlackBerry.
and I know how to use it.
I use it.
Breathe.
About a 3.
Wonderful. And I forgot to ask you before we
It's
started.
probably about a 6 or 7, yeah.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Welcome.